How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I am the ArcanaAngel, stepping into the universal energies, air, water, fire, and earth. Today is a good day, right? Today, choose this day who you go serve. Today, today's energy is a 3 that's operating outside of that, at a higher vibe, right? A universal vibe, right? Anything can happen. All possibilities in the pre-shuffle. You got the Emperor and the Empress. You got the Sun and the Star, right? Time to take chances and grow and take risks and be fertile, right? Uh, I'm spirit-led, cornbread fed. I don't know who these messages are for. I just come to the table when spirit tell me to come to the table. It's all about karmic changes, choosing this day, right? We entering into a new moon, right? A new moon. New moons are all about setting intentions and getting started on the new thing, right? The new opportunity. I think it's in Taurus, and Taurus is all about value and gaining, right? So if you have Taurus in your chart, it's gonna be highly aspected, right? It'll be really, you'll feel the pull, right? Everybody have Taurus somewhere in your chart, so you have to see where it is so you can see where the strongest pull is for you, right? So that being said, today is also, well, not even just today, probably the next couple of days is even the time to be, if you're trying to have a kid or start a business, or this is the time to plant the seed. This is the time to plant the seed. And if you're trying to quit something, this is the time to back off, right? It's the ebb and it's the flow, the give and the take. One thing about it, change and change, right? It's gonna be always constant changes. I know you probably always heard on this channel like choose, 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 change, change, change. But remember, every day is a new day. Every day is a new chance. Every day is a new opportunity, right? Choose this day. Choose this day what adventure you go take. Choose this day if you go choose freedom or if you go choose slavery. And I mean slavery to your thoughts, because a lot of the times we just not aware of our thoughts. Like, we're supposed to be remaining positive, right? But a lot of times when I'm talking to people, they say, I touched on this before, but they'll say something so positive, like they can, I know I can, or I know I always, but then turn right around and say something contradictory. Is like a negative and a positive, you go get that negative, especially if you say the negative more. Some of y'all could be having issues with your throat, right, around this time, so beware. Your head or your face, your eyesight. Migraines, lady, it's already started. Remember, the energy lasts for about a week, 3 days before the moon and 3 days after. So I know I was feeling it like this is gonna be some intense energy. Like people already having migraines and headaches and head and eyes are bothering them, eyesight problems, right? Um, Attitudes, because the emperor energy, he ain't the best person to go talk to. The emperor is the emperor. The king is kind. The emperor, he rules with an iron fist, right? Period. Oh, watch out. Drink plenty of water, because under this energy, your kidneys or your bladder could be affected. Kidney problems, bladder problems. Yeah. And make sure you get plenty of exercise. So and drink that water so your circulatory system can stay healthy and move everything, push everything through like it's supposed to. Cycle, because that's what it's doing, right? Cycle everything through like it's supposed to. Um, Prayer, meditate. We should be doing those things constantly, right? Every little step we take, we should be acknowledging the Most High, right? Never neglecting your instincts. I'm gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna pull from the past life deck since we're talking about karmic changes, karmic opportunities. Remember, karmic is just what you're reaping from karma. Karma is the actions that you put in, right? To get the karmic changes, and it's not always bad. Remember, the wheel go round and round. It go both ways. Justice is a scale depending on what you're gonna do. Pull from the past life, giving honor, of course, to the Most High. Oh, and if anybody was wondering who this handsome fellow is, it's my grandson, Amir Jason Miller. He is in the history books. He's only the sixth baby that no, I think he's the sixth baby that what happened to him happened to him. Today is his birthday. He'd be 2 years old. This is his second uh year around the sun with us, right? He's just doing it with us in spirit. My grandson, my daughter, keep us in your prayers, right? She's so strong and so brave. I know today is hard for her. I know just this karmic situation is hard for her, right? But we talking about karmic changes. Like, this will never happen again over here, right? So I have met some people that it's happened to. They've lost a child, and they feel like they can't go on. And I know I felt like my soul was snatched, right? But we have to remember, this is energy, right? This is energy. This is energy. So the energy that was in me, that I created, spawned off to this, right? And remember, it's just energy. It's not gone. It's just energy don't die, right? Energy don't die if you keep it tapped in, right? So remember to keep your vibration, your energy up. Keep everything up. Let's see. Inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth. And I'm so sorry. Inviting in the spirit of wisdom and truth. Letting this be great, because we know that confirmation rules the nation, right? And I ain't worried about my tears. Remember, tears is the ice on the heart melting. That's why I really want to encourage you guys that's ever lost anybody. They not really lost, right? We just gotta stay tapped into the energy. Be encouraged. We talking about karmic changes, right? These are tears because of the hurt, but I'm still happy. I know my grandson, he more powerful now. I go to him now. Whereas in this world, they come to us, right? But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But I do want you to know that the star card, I told you it did come out. The star card is associated with grandchildren, and it's just saying to count your blessings. The star card, count your blessings, right? Have faith. Relief is coming. Okay, now back to this. Stay optimistic. That's one of the energies today. It's a 3-day. Let's stay optimistic. Let's stay joyful. Yes, anything else that you would like to show us? Wow. Well, I'll tell you about that energy. It don't die, right? It just keep expanding. Galactic energy, big energy. This is some big spiritual energy that's been coming out, right? Hunger for the spiritual things. Choose this day what you want. Choose this day what you want. So that's underlying energy. But the cards that we had to come out, wow, I want you to know that these are different places. It's like the first energy that I'm getting is like, where you want to go? Look, we got Egypt. Where do you want to go? Where you want to go to get your power center, right? Where do you want to go to receive the energy that you need? We got Asia, right? Gaining that wisdom, gaining that harmony, that peace, slowing our minds down, collecting our minds enough to gain clarity, to get that energy. And I want you to know this Native American, right? Indigenous. I am in the South, y'all, spirit-led, cornbread fed, but it's the three triangles for me. Remember, we talk about the triangle offense. What I was just saying, where do you want to go to receive your power? I feel like definitely going to your roots. So look like you got this antennas up. Tap in to your roots. Tap into the ancestral spirit. Tap into the energy that we think is gone, that's not gone. Tap in, right? Express yourself. I'm getting express yourself. And we got Atlantis, a deeper spiritual connect. This is like the beginning. Atlantis is, matter of fact, where we are now. Some might say, right? Atlantis is not lost. This is Atlantis, right? It's just, I was listening to a guy and he was just saying that we export most things to heaven, right? And I'm like, wow, when he's talking about that, and then I'm like on the eve of my grandson's birthday, and I'm like, we give the things that is the most loving, the things that is most kind. We think that those are above, and it's really right here. It's like we should be taking care of what's right here, because we think we won't be happy until we express get that 369 energy, that universal energy, and we neglecting, starving where we are now, right? We need to tap into where we are now. Deep, it is spiritual, but it's not just spiritual, it's the balance. It's the balance. It's the alhamdulillah. Right. I like that though. Egypt, Asia, Native American, Atlantis. So definitely, we talking about karmic changes. Definitely could have these, check your ancestors' past life energy, right? Egyptian, Asian, Native American, and Atlantis. I'm talking about first of the first, divine feminine, divine masculine. Yes, we talking about remember where you came from for real. I'm hearing new beginnings, new moon, of course, new beginnings. Remember what we was just talking about? Or you choose this day, or you gonna be free, or you gonna be a slave? Wow, the arts, I feel like that karmic changes. We have to be creative. Remember to be creative. That's where your freedom go come from, being yourself, right? Being yourself. Your creativity is gonna come through being yourself. The arts, the Egyptians are known for their hieroglyphics, right? Writings on the wall. Pay attention to the writing on the wall. Don't be afraid. I'm feeling that fear factor, like you really don't know what to do, right? Asia and biblical roots, right? I feel like a lot of the Bible, right, was wrote over there. You know, it's like the European Asia continent, the Africa island there. You remember Eric, they say it was all one or whatever. I feel like definitely we was talking about the harmony and the meditation. The Bible, some people that practice the Bible practice meditation. It's all one, it's all the same. People just word it different, right? But it's definitely time to pray, slow down, and manifest really what you want. Get out of a slave mentality. You remember we was talking about those. What are you gonna be? Choose today. Freedom to do what you want to do, or a slave. Remember, slave to your thoughts. I know a lot of Native Americans, black folks, you know, we caught up on that being a slave in the to the white man, right? But we really more of a slave to ourselves, a slave to our thoughts, a slave to our temptations, a slave to our sins, right? Lord, that's what we was just talking about at Sunday school, right? Not being a slave to the sin, not being a slave to the thing that you know ain't what that is, right? Let's just go keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. I feel like y'all mind definitely got y'all tied up. Tied up. It's the ebb and the flow. Something about toenails. I think it's time to rest and recuperate. A lot of people feel when you go to jail, you getting the rest. Some people, you could be in jail. You could know somebody in jail, right? You could have been to jail. You know, I say you can't be because, you know, they got phones in there now. So I'm talking about phones like they got the new iPhone. With music, make sure that as you meditate or you do your spiritual practices, you pay attention to the music that you listen to invoke the spirit. I feel like invoking the spirit is to go come through. Maybe you should listen to more piano strings and guitar strings, but I feel like to bring the spirit down, like it's definitely attached to what you're listening to. But I see the separation. And oh, in that last video, it said the two become one, right? And this is just a confirmation from that video. You might want to go back and check it out. But it's like the two pyramids through prayer, through meditation, through Reiki healing, you like through your healing, through your assessment, through your renewed faith, right? The two become one, and I feel like it's more of a powerful energy. Even though a pyramid is strong, definitely stronger than a TP, right? I feel like you still I think that's what you need to know. That is, you count your blessings, you are strong, right? It ain't about you being already here. I feel like it's about it coming together after you choose. One more. Unrequited love. Yeah, you holding on to some stuff. You a slave to stuff that don't suit you. Yeah, it's time to get hungry for something else and not being a slave. We talking about karmic changes. We need to change that. Being a slave to something that do not suit you, period. Those thoughts do not suit you. The outfit do not suit you. Whatever do not suit you. So let me pull a little tarot. We're gonna clarify. I'm gonna clarify this Egypt, Asia, Native American, and Atlantis. Spirit, make it plain. Show me what I need to see. Show us what we need to see. What is Egypt? What is Egypt? Wow, Egypt is the Four of Cups. And I want you to know that every last bottle on here is something poisonous. Right? I feel like it's not good. Remember that slave to something that's not good, two becoming one. Definitely. And I feel like it's something that you need to meditate. Like if you partake in any of these, you won't necessarily die, but you will be at that state. And the Four of Cups is like stagnation. Can you see that? The Four of Cups is like stagnation. I don't know what's that. I don't know why I wanna always put it so close. Cause I want you to see. It say heroin, morphine, sleep. All this stuff put you to sleep. I feel like, remember, I told you the power source. You need to go deeper. Pay attention to your sleep. Pay attention to the people around you too. Because unrequited love did come out. And the Four of Cups is like somebody trying to offer you something. And these cups is not what's up. Yeah, judgment. Somebody trying to offer you this, the choice, the change, the opportunity. Do you want to be free? Look, he done bust out his coffin. Something that he thought he had died, or you thought, feel like once you tap in, you can really defeat death. Wow. Right? Remember, defeat that energy. You can defeat death. He busting out that coffin. You see? Tap in. The Egyptians did bury their people, because a lot of those pyramids are tombs. Tombs is just a resting place, right? Remember, you needed to gain rest. Under the energy of this waning moon, it's a time to rest, recuperate, right? But I feel like with this Four of Cups, too much rest, it could be a bad thing. Definitely getting called to, but pay attention through your rest, your meditation, like sleeping. Make sure that you're paying attention to your dreams. I did get a dream book that I've been studying, right? Remember, we have been getting that. Pay attention to the dreams. Get you a journal and put it beside your bed. What's Asia? What's Asia? I'm gonna pull on this judgment too. Hold on. Just give me a second. Where is Asia? You got the Five of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Hermit. It's like turning down. It's like overcoming. It's like overcoming something. I feel like, you know how when we said the meditation, the 4 cups, you got the 5 of cups. It's the same. It's like choosing something different, right? The 5 of cups is usually regrets. I feel like not regretting the missed opportunity, right? Something passing by, something that you didn't even remember. I said some of you guys was enslaved to something that didn't serve you. I feel like this is literally choosing to break free through meditation. It is, yeah, because you got the Hermit card. Through meditation, through wisdom, through inner searching, inner soul searching, you will have the strength to choose something different. Yeah, I love that. I love that, especially with the 5 of cups in reverse, right? Overcoming those regrets, realizing the missed opportunity was like the best thing that ever happened to you, right? What's Native American? What's Native American, please? Realize the best thing that ever happened to you. Like, I miss my grandson, but hold on. Native American. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. Expressing yourself, being thoughtful, healing, right? Healing. I feel like natural healing. It's a beauty potion. Number 13, 4. 4 is all about stability, right? 4 is the Emperor. I told you got the Empress and the Empress that came out in the pre-shuffle. Right there, I feel like this is managing your emotions. Naturally managing your emotions, not needing a fix. But talking about those missed opportunities that seem like work out, you know, I miss my grandson. But and this is real personal. When my daughter told me she was pregnant, she was going to school up at Mary Hardin Baylor, right? And she was the first of my children to go to a university, and you know, she's the good one and the smart. I mean, she was in this and in that. And when she got pregnant by who knows who, well, she knows who. I didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't ideal or perfect, picture perfect or whatever. So I was like, you know, you don't have to keep it. And it's like it was a missed opportunity, right? If we would have chose then, if she would have chose then, we wouldn't have went through this, right? But either way, that was spirit talking through me to know this was the best thing anyway. It's the best thing for her, right? Naturally. And so that's the thing. God allowed it to happen naturally. It wasn't nothing forced, nothing that we did, right? It was natural. We allowed it to naturally happen. Somebody might definitely want to go and maybe seek counseling, but persevere, push, right? Just be patient. Change is coming. You see that? You see that candlestick? Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jump over the candlestick. You know, that nursery rhyme might be significant to you, but to me, it says be nimble, be quick. This is the time to choose. We only have a few more days in this energy to plant these seeds, right? Be quick about it. Be nimble. Be smart about it. Be nimble. Be smart about it. What's Atlantis? Atlantis. I always come back. So something like that. Come back to you. You know, it's coming around karmic. Ooh. Atlantis and the devil. Remember, I'll always come back to you. So recognize what you always allowing to come back. You see them two dolphins right there? Definitely a karmic love situation, right? But it could be those thoughts. It could be something that you really enjoy, right? Definitely something that you really enjoy. I got a whole lot of earth energy and water energy so far out here. I'm definitely feeling like it's time to separate yourself from things you probably thought you couldn't separate. That's that enslavement or prison. But I'm telling you, it's just a mind. You really just had your own self in your mind, right? Atlantis, I always come back to you, that devil energy. Mm-mm. I feel like you going back and forth with yourself or going back and forth with these ninjas, right? We ain't supposed to be going back and forth with these ninjas. Definitely time to detach. Whatever you doing, whatever you stuck in, you don't need to be stuck in it, right? Detach. I said I was going to get a card on this judgment because I want to know what this judgment is. Let me spread these out. And judgment is right over. It's like between Egypt and Asia. So I don't know if that's specific or where you are in the world or what's going on between Asia and Egypt. Definitely, it's definitely under judgment though. And then, yeah, some being highlighted, especially on the Asian side. Some being highlighted. Yeah, but we good over here. We good over here in America. You know, I know they saying it could have something to do with those food shortages, right? Wow. And persecution. Wow. Authority figures taking advantage over people. We good over here though. I mean, they've been taking advantage of us for a long time. We already know. I got your crown chakra out here. Definitely a time to, and it's right at the top of the spread, right? I feel like it's definitely having to do with, it's time to start expressing yourself. Today is all about expressing yourself. Maybe we need to be wary of how we express ourselves, right? Express ourselves in a better light. But me, what we said, I feel like we've been expressing ourselves from survival mode instead of living mode. Hmm. Yeah, some of us is enslaved to survival mode. Wow. Hmm. Some of y'all leading into your own understanding too, instead of getting understanding from what you've been taught, what you've been, what you have, what you know, right? From wisdom, like you know certain things, and you like acting dumb. It's like there's something acting dumb. You acting dumb. Hmm. Don't be out here acting dumb. I feel like whoever that person is that's trying to come back, who always come back, I always come back because it's right over the devil card's right over Atlantis, and that's right over unrequited love, right? Whoever it is, feminine energy. I don't think the feminine energy is too excited about it. Right, like, here he come again. The feminine energy, remember, is either a woman, a earth sign, or a water sign, right? Could be a couple of water signs, right? But this feminine energy looking at, she was looking at you do whatever you had to do. If you had to go to school, they let you go to school. They let you go mess around. They let you do whatever you had to do. But you never did come back right. Every time you came back, it was always something new, something different, right? Wishy washy, never nothing stable. Yeah, they don't detach from that. Like it'd be good, come back, like you go out, learn something new, come back, and then you right back on that bullshit. So let's see what is judgment. Please, Spirit, show me what's judgment. Wow, a whole bunch came out for judge. A whole story came out. The Hierophant and the Two of Swords, baby. With the Queen of Course, yeah, this definitely judgment, right? The Hierophant is all about your dishes, what you go choose to do, right? Let's see how this lay. Yeah, it's right over biblical. Choose this day what you gonna do. Two of Swords, but it's something else. Oh, this is the Three of Swords. No wonder I was like, this is something else in the mix. This is somebody choosing to be determined to survive, right? Are you gonna survive? You gonna choose to survive? 3-3. That's being optimistic, that's being creative, that's being brave enough to Four of Swords, brave enough to step back when you need to step back, right? To sometimes you have to step back to see the bigger picture, right? But the Three of Swords is all about healing, right? And it was something hurtful. Hurtful. 3-3. Because it's a lot. It was something hurtful, but it's overcoming, determined to overcome. Determined to see the big picture. Six of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. I told you we got the King, the Empress, and the Emperor that came out in the pre-show for the energy. Well, the Emperor is back out here. The Emperor is saying, don't doubt yourself. Right, with that wishy-washy. Remember I said somebody's going wishy-washy, Six of Cups, back and forth energy. Don't doubt yourself. It's time to take control, take charge. Choose this day. It seems like I see a lot of joint stuff too, joint endeavors, two becoming one. Right? Because on that Six of Cups, all those are like joints, the mandible bone. I told you something different you might have to talk about or something. But all those are like joints. Joint pain, healing a joint pain. I know me and my daughter share this bond. And I know, you know what's so funny? I know it's some people out there, and it could be my kids, could be my family, could be strangers that don't even know us, that is jealous of the bond that we have because what we went through. Because they'll say things like, man, I wish I had a mama like you or a daughter like you, or I wish I had what child got. Do you really want this? Mm-mm. Do you really want this? Page of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. Choose this day. Don't compromise. Yeah, don't compromise your. Ooh, this a big card right here. Don't compromise your wisdom. Don't compromise your bliss. Don't compromise your harmony. Don't compromise your peace. Don't compromise your dream. Don't compromise your happiness. Don't compromise your love. Don't compromise your passion. Right? Do not compromise. It's the beginning, the start of something new. Right? I'm hearing new student, like you about to learn, so you about to get, you about to elevate and become a whole new student, a whole new pupil out here. Don't compromise. Ooh, do not compromise any of these things on your new beginning, on your new experience. It's like you about to get a breath of fresh air, I'm hearing. Yes, because everything, these were vile. These were vile. Morphine, heroin, these were vile. Don't compromise. Choose the right cup. Choose the right cup. That missed opportunity was a great opportunity for a second chance. Right? Choose the right cup. Give us something on this slavery, please. The tower is about to be busted up. It's about to be busted up. Quickly and swiftly. And changed around. Look, it's a total transformation. Change, 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 and change. You can't make this up. Yeah, can't make this up. Yes, yeah, definitely a new opportunity. The sun is out here. The light at the end of the tunnel is coming. We just got to be smart and wise, right? We definitely need to take our time, right? Because it is something new. It is something, and we don't want to choose the wrong cup, right? Definitely don't want to choose the wrong cup. So, the Tower, leaving things behind that we have outgrown. You leaving mindsets that are foggy. I'm talking about, wow, the Tower on slavery, spirit with the Five of Swords. It's about to be busted up. You're going to be glad about it, too. Yes. If you make the right decision, the Wheel of Fortune is out here. Yellow rose, enthusiasm and friendship. A single rose can be my garden. A single friend, my world. It just take one. It only take one. Remember, two becoming one. Immersion and intuition. Something that you merged with. I think it's something that you came together. You thought it was going to be what that was, and it's not what that is. Spirit, give us something else, please. Apple blossoms. Choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruits of fertility. Didn't I tell you, the seeds is the confirmation for me? Didn't I tell you, don't compromise your bliss. Don't compromise your pleasure. Don't compromise your wisdom. Don't compromise your love. Don't compromise what you're passionate about. Don't compromise your happiness. Choose this day. Yeah, this morning. Whenever you see this, it's morning somewhere, right? I feel like every time you blink, it's a morning. Show us what we need to see, please. Magnolia, and I was just thinking magnificent. And it says nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Ernest Hemingway said that. And you know what? That's why last night, this is another side note, right? You know, I was at work and I end up going off, not because I feel like I'm superior to nobody, but because I'm trying to do a good job, right? I feel like it's just a whole bunch of misunderstandings. But I did tell myself, and I'm telling you too, because I'm not one of those people to pump your head up and to do something that I wouldn't do. I'm going to go and talk to that person because I don't want nobody to think that I think I'm over them, superior to them, or try to make them inferior to me. No, I want everybody to make it. I want us to have some. I, and what did it say? The white rose symbolize white flowers of the apple trees for fertility. I'm trying to bring life, right? Create life. Oh, rainbows and messages. When it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. That star card came out. I told you it's associated with grandchildren. The next child that my daughter had will be considered her rainbow child. I can't wait for her to see this message, right? New start. A new start with that white rose. Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and save that clip so I can send it to her. Because we manifest and we starting cycles. We'll never go through this again. Knowing yourself is the beginning of our wisdom. And you're gonna be glad about it. And you're gonna have good strength and good character. Yeah, you're gonna be glad about it. I love it. Everything cool. I love it when it comes together, right? I love it when it comes together. It's an awesome message. It's two things in the world that's constant. It's change and change. We go change things about us, and because we always changing things about us. And we go get some change. Right? Right. I mean, you are the divine, right? We knew angels. Okay, so let's see what we gonna pull from next. I heard that we not doing the timing card because this is not the time to be focused on the time. This is on the time to be focused on the task, right? You just grind. You just work. You just don't compromise. You just grow and detach from the things that no longer serve you. And you keep on walking the walk, right? You keep on stepping back. You keep on looking at the big picture, right? You keep on taking charge of and being determined to make it. You keep on, right, getting grounded and using. I feel like I'm getting that sacral chakra energy, right? Grounding your emo. I feel like we need to ground our emotions, not act impulsively, right? Don't compromise what you know. It's a time for everything, right? And intuitively, you know when is the right time. Choice is knowledge and illumination, right? It's always highlighted to you. Remember, our antennas is up, right? So do what you need to do. Never neglect a hunch. Do not doubt yourself at this time. Remember to stay positive and creative. Expect an overflow. Okay. Yes. With the Eight of Cups. Remember, leaving things, choosing this day what we going to serve, or we going to be, it said, are we going to be a slave to ourselves, or are we going to choose to be free, right? And I love this card because the White Rose came out. That's the new start and the wisdom. The Eight of Cups is the journey, leaving imprisonment and slavery behind and walking into, look, a soul journey. Look, waking up potion, right? Aura cleansing, right? Yeah. That's what I was telling the person that was telling me he lost his daughter. I told him that's karmic cleansing, right? If you learn the lesson, if you push through and use that energy, you're gonna get through. You will never have to go through that again. But Spirit said, don't worry about the time, because that's what he was asking. When is it gonna stop hurting? When is it gonna? I don't know. But I know it is going to stop. And I know that whatever you going through, you can use that energy. It's so powerful and so strong. Because I didn't know when it was going to stop. I literally, when this happened, I came back and I sat on my porch. If you go back and look at those videos that I was doing, when I had to push myself to come back up. Like, baby, I had to push myself to come back up. And I was sitting on that porch and I was like, Lord, I just need to be free. I had sat there for already months and months and months, and I was like, I just want to be free. That's where you got to get to the point of, I just want to be free. And don't worry about when. Just constantly do the work, constantly do the evolving, constantly do the changing, constantly do the work. Remember, it's the spiritual work. Balance the spiritual work, right? Balance the spiritual and the natural. I talked about that with that Atlantis card. Remember, it was like compromising our world now for something that we don't, for something in the future, the heavens, the stars, right? Look at the stars, which we want to do that. We want to consider everything above, right? We want to look to the stars, but we don't want to give up this opportunity now, this chance to grow now, this chance to learn now, this chance to live now, this chance to love now, right? Don't sacrifice what you got going now for something that you're trying to get to, should I say? Something that you're trying to achieve. Right? Count your blessings. Count your blessings for what you got now. Let's see. Should I call some signs? Should I call some signs since I'm hearing that? Oh, 4 of Cups. So we got Cancer out here. 10 of Cups. We got Pisces out here. Queen of Cups. We got Cancer. Is that Cancer? Queen of Cups? Yeah. Strong. So all the water signs, I knew that. Water and earth for sure. Air. Let's see what air we got out here. We got Aquarius, and Aquarius is in Libra. We got Aquarius, Libra, and what swords? Strong Aquarius. We got Aquarius and Libra out here for the sword, for the air signs. But we Aquarian is in the chart. It's affecting the transit because it's Earth and it's air, and it don't really mix, but it go together. Something like that. Something like that. Two becoming one. Don't really mix, but it go together. Right. We got fire out here. We got Aries, strong Aries with the Fool, and the Five of Wands. I mean the Three of Wands. And then we got Leo. Leo out here. Leo, Aries. Where ain't no Sag. And ain't no Gemini. And Sagittarius is all about purpose and passage, right? And transitions. And Gemini is all about order. And distributing. So I feel like with them two missing, that's the confirmation. Distributing order, right? Creating a karmic cycle, creating new cycles, new starts, new wisdom, new friendships, newness, having a newness. Okay, I love that. Love it. I love it. I love it. Relax, take notes, and unwind. I'm telling you something. We about to get an overload. Choose if you go be free or if you go be a slave. Sacrifice. Sometimes surrender is painful. Told you, God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. Baby, hey, surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you dying. You see that morphine? Out there, that hair I told you, judgment, surrender can feel like you dying. I told you, bust out that coffin. Overcome death. You can overcome death. That's a feeling. Those are thoughts. It is humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Let's be humble and surrender. Surrender is under there again. I think that start with guidance. Remember, being determined to survive, counting our blessings, and getting relief. Our ship is coming in. I did that. Yes, love, courage, have the courage to love. God is trying to give us some divine abundance, but we have to detach from things. Detach definitely from the ego with that Emperor and that Leo spirit out here. Definitely need to detach from the ego for sure. Quit doing stuff just for entertainment purposes only. Okay. Now that's a word right there, clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from minds to God's. Such freedom. I can't. Confirmation, Rosenation. I can't make this up. Let me be open to courageously take the steps that are shown. And those steps have been so far sacrifice and clear. The tower is coming. A tower is coming, guys. A tower is coming. What else? What else? Be encouraged. Be encouraged if you want to be free. I told you, a tower is coming. Grief. So expect. Yeah. It's always dark. It did say that. It's always darkest before the light or something like that. What did it say? It said when it rains, look for rainbows. When it's dark, look for stars. Be determined because it's coming. The tower is coming. It already came out. Unrequited, and it came out with unrequited love. Make me feel like something that we wanted. We're not going to be able to get it. Right? Liberation is freedom. Know that this is that cup. Know that it's happening for you and not to you. I love it. Period. Point in the blank. Right? That's the period, the point, and the blank. It's nothing else. Doubts and fears come up, but you don't believe them anymore. I'm the ArcanaAngel, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this message. I did, and until next time, be encouraged. Be creative. Choose the adventure that you want to live in life. Right? It's more to come. It's more to come. Yeah. Namaste.